Hi, shiny, happy people. I hope all is well in your world. Melissa Hornbeck here, broker of White Diamond Realty, and it's market stats time, my favorite day of the month. So today I'm going to be bringing you the stats from April, comparing this past April to April of 2022. Also, as usually, going to talk about the current market, and then I have a little bit of insight for you on some observations that I've made. So bear with me, stay tuned. Ready, set, here we go. So, single-family detached houses in April of 2022, there were 66 units sold with an average of 36 days on market, an average sold price of $364,856. Last month, there was an almost 17% drop in unit sales to 55, which is only 11 properties. There was a 58% increase in days on market to 57 days on market, but there was almost an 18% increase in value up to $430,010. So those aren't bad numbers. I think that's pretty healthy. Attached houses, April of 2022, there were 36 units sold with an average days on market of 19 and an average sold price of $217,667. Last month, April of 2023, there was a 22% decrease in unit sales to 8 units. There was almost a doubling, actually more than a doubling of days on market, to 153% increase to 48 days on the market. Still really fast, by the way. And an average sales price increase of 11% to $241,381. Go away, thanks there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to talk about days on market here in just a minute, but now we're going to do the current market. So currently, the detached houses, we have a total of 263 homes on the market. Of those, 134 are active and 129 are under contract. That's really good. That's a nice balance between active and under contract. That's more normal. The single-family attached houses, we have 96 currently on the market. Of those, 24 are active and 72 are under contract. Now, I've talked about this a little bit in the past. That is probably a little bit skewed because typically with new construction, the builders do not always just automatically put units on whenever they come available. They only put them on once they go under contract. So that has usually kind of skewed a little bit. So the thing is, though, our absorption rate, remember, that kind of balances, that kind of tells us whether we're in a seller's market, a buyer's market, or a balanced market. We were creeping up into the balanced market range. We are now sliding down closer to the seller's market range. Between both home types, we're at an average of 3.6 months of inventory. So that is in seller's market territory. So the thing with our market right now is those mid-range and mid to lower range houses are coming on the market. They're few and far between. We have very little inventory, and so they're flying off the market really fast. Whereas the higher priced houses, like anything in the upper 400 and above, those are kind of sitting longer. As an illustration, I just did a search for somebody who's looking in the Suncrest Middle School District. There were 5 houses available within their parameters, and they have a pretty wide perimeter. That's how tight our inventory is. So this days on market that's showing a higher days on market, I was like, but these higher echelons are sitting longer. The lower ones are flying off the shelf. So I took a look at the houses that sold in April, and the median price point was $349,000. So anything from $349,000 and below have an average of 31 days on the market. Everything above that median, 91 days. Still really fast, but still, so that's kind of where it is. And I think the reason why that is those higher priced homes people are in them and they may want a change, but they don't need a change, and they are sitting on mortgages at 3% and below. So they're hesitant to do anything because the rates are higher. Totally legit, I mean, I can get that. But I think what's really important is, I would assume it's kind of human nature to only go on that one big thing, which is the rate. But it's very important, if you're in that category, to take into consideration the equity that you have in your home. So you're going to have a larger pot of money with which to put down on your next home, and that just may offset a little bit the difference in the rate, which is what's, it won't change the rate, but it might change your buying power and keep your monthly payment more manageable, because that's what it comes down to. Whatever is your monthly payment, that's the most important part. So if you are in that category, I encourage you to take a look at that second piece of the puzzle. Take a look at what your potential equity is and how that's going to change your buying power that might offset the higher rates that we have today. So segue. White Diamond Realty on June 10th at the Lofts at the University Town Center is having a free home fair for buyers and sellers. And I personally, in one of the seminars, not webinars, I've been doing webinars, it's been a long time since I've done a real one, seminar that I'm doing is buying and selling at the same time and how to navigate that. And I'm going to do a deep dive into what things to take into consideration and how to make that so that you can make the right decision. So if you're in that category, come join us on June 10th. If you're not in that category, we have other things that we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be doing a seminar on whether it's a good time to buy. So if you are currently renting and you're wondering if it's a good time to buy, I'm going to get into that. And then we have a lender who is going to be talking about buying with student debt. It's going to be awesome. But wait, there's more. We're also going to have an expert panel where we can have an open discussion where we're going to have a professional from different industries for you to ask their questions, and 17 vendors within the industry, everything from lenders to movers to insurance folks, so you have all of your questions answered so that you can make the decision that's right for you. So we will put the link to the page with the more information down below in the comments so that you can get more information. If you'd like to register, you can. It's not required, but it's helpful. And hey, I think that's it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If you want any more information, we have an office full of experts at your fingertips. info@whitediamondrealty.net, whitediamondrealty.net, 304-241-7500. Thanks. See ya.